And Jeffrey is the guy that put on the 55 pounds naturally during this quarantine. So I got him on actually 400 milligrams of DHEA, the test booster. I have him doing double test booster though. Pump product, which is the estrogen blocker. So the test booster, estrogen blocker with the DHEA to really boost up his natural testosterone. Let's say 50 pounds. 50 pounds is a lot of weight to lose. How would you prioritize or divide the ratio of cardio versus weightlifting to optimize weight loss? Thank you. Midsection, he's 201. Yeah, if you're 15% at 201, I would still kind of go off of what your height is and how you visually look to see if we can kind of bulk up. Or maybe that's an estrogen problem because your testosterone is low. So there's a couple different things that I could look at and we can kind of see with your pictures on to correct that. And don't freak out. Don't freak out about like your estrogen high. Most guys, which you don't even realize, they get these skinny arms and skinny legs and they got this pot belly. Well, that's the estrogen. That's their stomachs getting bigger and bigger as they lose more muscle and their testosterone keeps coming down. And the balance is one of those things, which is great with my test booster and my pump product. My pump product is a cortisol, an estrogen blocker, along with the test booster, which supports your body's natural testosterone levels and brings it up. So it's a combination of both of those for all of us, especially you guys over 35, to kind of continue to get strong. Jeffrey's been on it for a bit. No, 6 weeks?
Probably a bottle and a half.
Bottle and a half in, so about 6 weeks. So I got him on actually 400 milligrams of DHEA, the test booster. I have him doing double test booster though, because he's fake natty. And then I got him on the pump product, which is the estrogen blocker. So the test booster, estrogen blocker with the DHEA to really boost up his natural testosterone. And Jeffrey is the guy that put on the 55 pounds naturally during this quarantine and just crushed a 500 squat, again, naturally. So that's the great thing about supplementation nowadays is that you can get stuff that actually works. Compared to my day and age of the 80s when I was starting to compete and stuff, there wasn't anything like that. For the Titan crew, you got to have the nutrition and the Titan nutrition and the Titan training, and then you get a password, and that password will be in your emails. Check your spam. Okay, if you didn't get the email, check your spam, and that password may be in the spam. Put that password in there, and you are in the Titan crew, and you are answering questions, and you too may get proven techniques for a natural bodybuilder. So that could be it. Or you can get the notebook. All right. With that being said, tell me the question, Jeffrey. I'm looking for it.
It is, and you'll see why. For someone who has some weight to lose, let's say 50 pounds, how would you divide the ratio of cardio versus lifting weights to optimize fat loss? It's a struggle to know how you should prioritize weight loss for the first month and then hit the weights. Hard to put on muscle. Thanks.
Well, it's interesting. I'm going to read that again if you guys didn't hear it. I think the voice is pretty good. For someone who has some weight loss, now I want to see if you guys pick up on what he leaves completely out of this. Let's say 50 pounds. 50 pounds is a lot of weight to lose. How would you prioritize or divide the ratio of cardio versus weightlifting to optimize weight loss? It's a struggle to know if you should prioritize weight loss for the first month and then hit the weights hard. So should you do cardiovascular a lot, then hit the weights? Now, what he did not say here is the number one thing to lose weight loss. And what would that be? Anybody? What?
Diet.
Say it so the people in the back can hear.
Diet.
Ooh. So the number one thing is food. I don't care how much cardio you do. I don't care how much weightlifting you do. If you're not eating correctly, Not eating right for you. Not the vegetables and the fruit and the chicken and the. I only eat 3 times a day in a salad and all that. That's not eating. Eating right, I mean, are you taking in the right nutrients for your body size, for how big you are, and how much muscle you have, so we can retain that and help burn your metabolism? Because it doesn't matter if you're working this off, the weight's going to come right back on because you got a slow metabolism. Now, if I just lost everybody, I understand that. But do not assume that a bodybuilder at 2% body fat is in great shape. He's not. He's worked all that fat off, being smart about how to do the nutrition and the training and stuff. He's going to put the weight back on after the bodybuilding show. That's why you don't see guys ripped all year round. It's the same thing here. He thinks if he goes in and works out or does cardio, that that's going to get the weight off. It will. And you'll put it instantly back on because your metabolism is slow and all you're doing is exercising. Guys, the importance of this. Somebody asked me the other day, I'm going to answer your question, but somebody asked me the other day, goes, sheesh, Mike, how are you in shape at that age? The answer? I got in shape when I was 14 years old and stayed in shape. That's it. It's how you get in shape you can maintain. So if you are overweight and got to lose 50 pounds, the first thing I would say is that nutrition has to be perfect. And then you have to wait a period of time to make sure that the nutrition is speeding up your metabolism. When that happens, oh man, is it easy. Oh my gosh, is it easy. It is so easy to get in shape when your metabolism is working like your young 25-year-old or 20-year-old or 15-year-old self. At that point, I would add in the weightlifting. Make sure you're training, because why guys? That burns for 48 hours. Cardio only burns for the period of time. I'm going to go upstairs and do 300 abs and 20 minutes of cardio here in a second. As soon as I get done with my 300 abs and 20 minutes of cardio, that's it. But now the weightlifting I did this morning, that's going to be the burning for the next 48 to 72 hours, because the body has to heal the muscles that we tore and refeed that. And where's it come from? The food we ate. Hopefully that answered you. I know it sounds maybe a little bit more confusing, but it's a real easy process if you really if you make the steps, because that's how I do it in the Titan Crew. I make you go through the steps so you understand it, so you don't need me after 3 or 4 months. You can go do this on your own and be healthy the rest of your life and get better with whatever age you're at. Guys, I love it. Don't lighten up. Say it.
Tighten up.
Tighten up.